Hello there, I'm Mike and welcome to Theme Park 101. Today, we'll be taking a look at all the slides, pools, and other activities at both of the Walt Disney World's water parks, Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. Stick around until the end of the video for our hot tips for visiting the parks, as well as our suggestion for which one to visit in 2024. Let's begin with the older of the two parks, Disney's Typhoon Lagoon. As you enter the park, you will head straight into one of the most popular attractions, the Typhoon Lagoon Surf Pool. This is actually the largest wave pool in North America and pumps out 6-foot waves every 90 seconds. Of course, the power that the waves create can be mighty, but with the huge size of the pool, there are plenty of areas for younger guests to still enjoy the bobbing waves and swells. If you enjoy surfing, for an extra fee you can enter the park early to truly test the amazing waves. A huge sandy beach surrounds the wave pool, which makes it a great place for you to relax and enjoy the sun in between the attractions. In a shallow and secluded area of the wave pool, younger guests under 60 inches can enjoy the bay slides. These are fun water body slides, perfect for beginners. Behind the massive wave pool, you won't be able to miss Mount Mayday and Miss Tilly, the shrimp boat that sits precariously on the peak of the Great Volcanic Mountain. Many of the park's slides are housed in and around the park's icon, as well as plenty of waterfalls and amazing scenery, which can all be seen via the mountain trail. This is a selection of walking paths set at the base of the mountain and is the only dry attraction in the park, but it's a great way to check out the amazing Typhoon Lagoon. The next attraction is the fun Castaway Creek, a lazy river that circles around the resort with lots of beautiful scenery throughout. It takes roughly 20 minutes to enjoy all of Castaway Creek, and there are plenty of exit and entry points, so it's a great way to navigate the park. Before we head to the next attraction, in front of the Typhoon Lagoon surf pool are two dining locations. Leaning Palms serves delicious burgers, pizzas, rice bowls and salads with a huge outdoor seating area. And nearby is the Happy Landings, which is home to the Sand Pail Sundae and other frozen treats. As with all my guides, we will head around the park clockwise, and as we follow the Castaway Creek, we will next come to Ketchakiddee Creek, a large play area for younger guests under 48 inches. It features small slides, fountains, and interactive water elements with great theming, like the tugboat and a mixture of aquatic animals. There is also a small sandy beach for the little ones to enjoy, which completes this perfect play area. Nearby is Lowtide Lou's, a dining location offering sandwiches, snacks, and frozen cocktails seasonally. Next are three awesome raft rides, starting with Keelhaul Falls. This is a very smooth single rider tube slide that is enjoyable for guests of all ages. Even though it is the mildest of all raft rides, it is still swift and amazingly scenic. Next is Mayday Falls, which is a much more intense single rider tube slide and the highest and longest version in the park. You will swerve through caves and speed past crushing waterfalls and rustic wooden bridges, all before hitting the final splashdown. This is one of the most exciting attractions in all of Typhoon Lagoon. The final raft ride is Gangplank Falls, a family raft ride for up to 4 guests. Similar to Mayday Falls, you will travel through caves, under bridges, and past drenching waterfalls, all while spinning and banking side to side. This is a great slide for all the family to enjoy. On the other side of Mount Mayday are two different types of body slides. Humunga Kowabunga are a trio of speed slides that plummets guests down 5 stories in complete darkness. This attraction is not for the faint-hearted, so be prepared, as this is the most extreme slide in Typhoon Lagoon. For a little less scary, but just as fun, you can try Storm Slides. Here you can choose between 3 different courses that zips you down 3 stories through the many sharp twists and turns before ending up in the splash pool. Each slide is unique, so you may as well try them all out. At the foot of these body slides is a secluded sandy area with plenty of seating and sun lounges available, and is usually one of the quieter sections of the park. You will also be able to find 3 different food and drink options, starting with Typhoon Tillys, that has awesome fried fish, chicken, salads, and plant-based options. Next door is the Snack Shack, offering Dole Whips, loaded nachos, and frozen cocktails. And open seasonally is Hammerhead Fred's Dive Bar, serving beers, wines, and mixed beverages. We now move on to the final area of the park. Before I reveal my favorite attraction, let's head to the amazing Crush and Gusher. Set in an abandoned fruit processing plant, you will have a choice of 3 awesome water coasters. You can choose from Banana Blaster, Coconut Crusher, and Pineapple Plunger. You can either ride solo or with a partner in a 2-person raft, as powerful water jets shoot you up, down, and around. These totally unique slides will have you riding again and again. The final attraction, and my favorite in the park, is Miss Adventure Falls. Added in 2017, this family raft ride is based around the character Mary Oceaneer, a member of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. This is a special group that links many different Disney attractions all around the world. The ride features an audio animatronic of Mary's parrot companion, Duncan, as well as enclosed tunnels, dips, turns, and amazing theming throughout. Be sure not to miss this one. We have now made it all around the park, but near the entrance is the main merchandise location, changing rooms, and a few more dining locations. Surf Doggies has all beef hot dogs as well as snacks and beverages. Next door is another fully licensed bar called Let's Go Slurping. And also nearby is a Joffrey's booth selling specialty coffees, teas, and pastries. The final 3 food and drink options are Arctic Docks ice creams selling frozen treats, another Joffrey's booth specializing in mini donuts and coffees, and High and Dry, serving beers, wines, and other adult beverages. Here is also where you can hire a beachcomber shack for up to 10 guests. That includes plenty of shade, seating and sun loungers, a private locker, towels, and drinks throughout the day for a fee between $250 to $375. You can also reserve an umbrella, which comes with 2 lounge chairs, 2 regular chairs, and 4 towels for $49 to $99. Singapore Sal's is the main shopping location near to the front entrance of the park. Here you can rent lockers and towels, as well as choose from a selection of swimwear, sundries, and of course plenty of Disney merchandise. So that wraps up everything in Typhoon Lagoon. Let's head over to Blizzard Beach. As you enter the park, you won't be able to miss the amazing Mount Gushmore, which houses most of the resort's major water slides. At the base of the mountain, you will see the park's largest attraction, Melt Away Bay, a huge wave pool that has nice bobbing waves due to the constant melting snow from Mount Gushmore. It isn't as intense as Typhoon Lagoon's wave pool, which makes it perfect for all the family to enjoy. On the beach, you'll find plenty of different lounge chairs and areas to accommodate your whole family. You'll also be able to find the Polar Pub, a fully serviced beach bar serving frozen cocktails and beers, as well as a selection of soft drinks. As with all my attraction guides, I will head around the park clockwise, which takes us to the next attraction, Cross Country Creek. This is the 3,000-foot lazy river that goes all around the park. It takes over 25 minutes to go around the whole creek, and you'll enter into the caves of Mount Gushmore and see some interesting scenery throughout, including Ice Gator's cabin. There are plenty of entry and exit points, so you'll be able to use the creek as a way of navigating the resort, as well as a chance to relax. As we follow the creek clockwise, you'll come to our first dining location, the Warming Hut, that specializes in wings, nachos, and chocolate brownie sundaes. Nearby is our first selection of water slides. All the slides in the park have been broken into 3 different color categories. There are 3 different purple slopes, which are all designed for racing, starting with the downhill Double Dipper. This is a pair of fun side-by-side racing tube slides. Countdown clocks count off each downhill heat as racers compete to be the fastest on the slopes. Next is Snow Stormers, a trio of water slides which has riders lie face first on a toboggan style mat as they compete in an exciting race. The slides run from the top of the mountain and follows a zigzag course through the slalom gate just like a real downhill ski race. This is another great attraction to compete with your friends and family. Toboggan Racers is the final purple slope and also has riders on the belly down toboggan style mats. As you compete against 7 other riders, you will dip down 3 speed hills to see who is the fastest rider and become king of the toboggans. Behind the 3 purple slopes is the single red slope that is located at the back of the park. This is the Runoff Rapids, which are 3 unique tube slides featuring 1 enclosed and 2 open tracks. You will ride on an inner tube down the various twists and turns before all ending in a big splash. They are all great slides, so why not try all 3? As we continue going clockwise around the cross-country creek, you will come to the 2 different water play areas. Tyke's Peak is the Frozen-themed playground, perfect for the little ones. It features lots of different junior slides and even a small raft ride. It also includes Anna and Elsa's Igloo Fortress, fountains, water jets, and you can even find Olaf and other popular characters from Frozen throughout the small pools. The whole area is surrounded by sand, so it's a perfect place for kids to build sandcastles and for the parents to relax. For older children, they will love the Ski Patrol training camp. They can test their balancing skills on the Thin Ice training course, a pool containing floating icebergs. They can try out Fahrenheit drops, a T-bar zip line that splashes them into an 8-foot pool, or they can try a selection of awesome body or raft slides. Before we move on to the final selection of water slides, there are 3 dining booths in between the 2 play areas. Avalanche serves specialty hot dogs, draft beer, and soft drinks. Arctic Expeditions has churros, a selection of roasted nuts and craft beers. And finally, Icy Expeditions is an ice cream stand serving sundaes, floats, waffle cones, and other frosty desserts. To access the final 3 slides, you can either head up the mountain by foot or ride the chairlift, which will take you directly to the peak of Mount Gushmore. This is a one-way system that can take up to 3 guests, and as well as being a great way to get to all the attractions, it also offers some great views of Blizzard Beach. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to hit the like button as it really helps this channel out. These 3 slides are known as the Green Slopes, with the first being the flagship attraction, Summit Plummet. This is a 360-foot long freefall slide and can reach speeds of over 60 miles per hour. Designed to look like a ski jump, you actually rocket through a darkened tunnel before heading into a massive spray of whitewater. This is known as Walt Disney World's most thrilling attraction for good reason, so be warned. Next door is Slush Gusher. Although not as thrilling as its neighbor, this is still a high-intensity water slide. It is 250 foot long, can reach speeds of 35 miles per hour, and has 2 rolling hills that actually makes you get a little airtime, so thrill seekers will also enjoy this one. The final green slope attraction is Teamboat Springs, the world's longest family whitewater raft ride. Each raft can accommodate 4 to 6 riders, and you will go on a journey through many twists and turns on this super long, super wide water slide. As the raft banks from left to right and rotates randomly, you'll never be safe from the drenching sprays throughout the attraction. The final 4 dining locations can be found near the entrance to the park, including the Cooling Hut, that has popcorn and ice creams, Frostbite Freddy serves frozen cocktails and beers, and the Joffrey's booth specializes in mini donuts and of course coffees. Finally, Lotta Water Lodge is the largest quick service location in the park and serves delicious burgers, flatbreads, salads and rice bowls, along with a selection of alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks and milkshakes. Beach House is the main shopping location near the front of the park. Here you can rent lockers and towels, as well as choosing from a selection of swimwear, sundries, and of course lots of Disney merchandise. You can also reserve an umbrella, which comes with 2 lounge chairs, 2 regular chairs, and 4 towels for $49, and a private patio for up to 10 guests that includes plenty of seating, a private locker, towels, and drinks throughout the day for a fee of $225. My hot tips for visiting the parks is make sure you arrive early to get a better position of sunbeds for your party, as well as getting a chance of riding some of the busier attractions with low wait times. Don't forget your sun cream and towel, but both can be found in the nearby shopping locations. And finally, always check the park hours on the official Walt Disney World website before your visit, as it can vary, but usually they are open between 10 AM and 5 or 6 PM. Although both parks are great great for families and younger guests, I would suggest Blizzard Beach is better suited for older guests that love thrill attractions, and then Typhoon Lagoon has more slides for all the family to enjoy. So that sums up our guide for the Disney water parks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to help support the channel, then consider subscribing for free or joining as a member for exclusive early access to videos and other exciting perks. If you want to know more about Universal's water park, Volcano Bay, then check out this guide video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Theme Park 101.